What's going on? It's the Objective Hustler again. I'm here at Price Transmissions in Lexington, North Carolina. I'm trying to pick up my 87 C-10. It's kind of been a saga with this 4L60E transmission. I dropped it off to them, I want to say back in March, and they gave it to me in right around Memorial Day of June. I'm gonna have the exact dates once I finish this video. I edit this, the final edit of this video. I got the truck back. They said I had a gas leak. I did. I got the gas leak fixed. I put a trap door over the fuel pump. I'll talk about that when I do a full walk around of the LS swap in my truck. Got the fuel leak fixed. Drove the truck a couple of days and the transmission started whining. It started whining. I called back Price Transmission and look, transmission whining. I just drove it. Like, what we doing? They said, okay, bring it back in. It's under warranty. And that was June. Remember I said June. It's September right now, and they still out of truck. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna go in here and see what the final verdict, because it's like a 6-month thing with getting the transmission fixed, getting the transmission rebuilt. All right, I got the truck. Overall experience with Price Performance Transmissions in Lexington, North Carolina, not stellar at all. I would say I would not suggest you using them as far as a transmission rebuild, because it's just communication. It's not good, especially if you got other stuff going on. If you need your truck immediately or your transmission done immediately. So I would not suggest them. So back to my truck, they said they had another fuel leak. So I'm gonna give you a full video upcoming, probably when I get to Texas. I'm moving to Texas this week. When I get to Texas, I will give you a full rundown and walk around of my LS swap and the tips and tricks you should use in your LS swap to make your life a little bit easier when it comes to these C-10s and the LS swaps and the 5.3s and 4L60Es. But they say they got the transmission and they fixed the valve body. I got the transmission. I'm in Wisdom City for a conference right now. I'm gonna cut loose, break out of that early, head back to Fayetteville and fix this fuel leak and test drive the truck, and we'll talk about that when I get to Fayetteville. All right, this is my C-10, 87 C-10 LS swapped, complete restoration. I had it at Price Transmissions for, they probably had it a total of 100 days this year. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's get to the meat of the problem. So you can see right here, it overflowed with transmission fluid. It overflowed with transmission fluid right there. But if you can see, right, let me zoom in. Right there, that's the back of the transmission, right? So what they did was, removing the transmission or putting it in, they snatched both of my fuel lines for my gas tank, the return and the send line. So now, if I go to turn the key to prime it, before you crank it, it shoots fuel all over the ground. So, Price Transmission, great customer service. Take that back, mediocre customer service, but horrible mechanic work. Just horrible mechanic work. Just horrible mechanic work. All right, C-10 right there. So I originally took the truck to Price Performance Transmission in Lexington, North Carolina, back in March of this year. They took it, they kept it from like the middle of March till like right at June of 2023. Picked it up, the transmission had a whining noise to it. Took it back, they said they fixed it under warranty. They kept the they kept the truck from June of 2023 to just this past Saturday where I picked it up. And once again, when I picked it up the first time, I had a fuel leak because they had snatched the fuel lines. And they did it again on the second go around when they supposedly fixed the winding transmission. So once again, I do not recommend using Price Performance transmissions out of Lexington, North Carolina. Absolute garbage. Because like, even when I took the transmission out, I didn't hit the fuel line. They hit the fuel lines twice. Not once, but twice. And now my truck is like pouring out gas. So buyer beware. Price Performance transmission, almost $2,000. Now I have to go in and fix my my fuel lines. Thanks, Price Performance transmission.